Um, Trigger warning, because this is the very part of the video that I'm going to show you all or let you hear, in the sense of from the point of view that I'm telling you that men want children, that men see women as children. They don't see women as fully grown autonomous beings. Okay? And it's because they have a history of being with and wanting children. So we're gonna leave off a little bit about we're gonna start at where Will left off at, about when Public told him that the men are the biggest threat to the mother, and how Will disagreed. And then Will's going to drop a bomb, okay? He's going to drop it, and it's going to be hard to hear, but it is the reality, and I need y'all to let this sit within yourselves. Also, I need you to like, comment, whether it's just you putting boost in the comment, and please, 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 if you do not mind, please share.
You're also the biggest threat to the babies. And I think it's crazy to put that notion out there, because then it creates all this confusion and this narrative, or this notion also of comparing a woman to a child. Bro, that's 100% the case.
What did I tell you? Did you hear what he just said? Let me rewind it just in case you didn't.
Confusion and this narrative, or this notion also of comparing a woman to a child. Bro, that's 100% the case.
Why is that the case, Will?
Women are beneath men. 100% the case. Women are beneath men. 100% the case. Women are beneath men. 100% the case. Women are beneath men.
One more time.
100% the case. Women are beneath men. I don't know if you see life as a hierarchy. I don't know if you and your wife share the same plane where you have to get permission for her to do things, because you sound like, from what you said, she has her own autonomy to do pretty much as she see fit. But I'm curious, does she get to do as she see fit, and then you have to ask her to do what you want to do? Or do you also get to do as you see fit? Do you both have autonomy? Or, I don't want to dive into your personal relationship, but you mentioned it. So I'm just asking, because if there's no hierarchy in your dynamic, I can see why you will take the stance. But if there is a hierarchy, everything that's below you can be on the same level. It really doesn't matter what level is below you. If it's not below you, then it's even to you, or it's above you. So would you say you and your woman are on the same plane, or is it a hierarchy in your dynamic?
I mean, it depends in what sense we're talking about, but
overall,
no, I don't live in a hierarchy. I mean, I try not to. I know the world is constructed to be a hierarchy, mainly by white men, but
no, black men too.
As a black man, I'm not really interested in hierarchies, because
so are y'all equal?
That's what landed us in.
Are y'all equal?
It depends on what we're talking about.
No, overall, like if you take,
of course, overall we're equal. Yeah, of course. So I mean, here's the thing that I find funny. If right off the bat, right, you comparing a woman to a child, why?
You see how Public clocked it?
Are you over a child? What gives you authority over a child? Typically,
listen to what he says, and go back and listen to the video that I had the long description, on there. Go back and listen to that video. It's the very first one that I made today. It's a very, very long description as you listen to the video. All of the things that he's getting ready to say about children is exactly how they see women. Because on a subconscious level, men want children, and they're used to being able to be married to children, not fully grown adult women.
Because I have legal authority, and I have
beyond legalities.
What is marriage? Legal authority over a child or a person, because in this patriarchal system, when you get married to someone, especially because they give the man the power, the man is the head of the family. Even in religion, it's God, it's the man, it's the woman, it's the children. So marriage for men gives them quote unquote legal authority to be able to have authority over their wives, aka back in the day, their children, and they still think of women the same way.
Because it's my my moral responsibility to care for this child, to steward this child, to raise this child, to provide for this child, to protect this child.
And why must you do that?
What did Selena Johnson say? And I am your woman. Second verse, written by R. Kelly. She said, I've been dealing with you since Sweet 16. Woman enough to let you raise me. Hello, somebody?
That to a child. Why must you do that for a child?
Because
not legally, I'm saying. Why does a child...
Yeah, because the child is incapable of doing it.
They're incapable of doing it. Okay.
Yes.
So, and also a child is immature and underdeveloped mentally, right, from a scientific standpoint and all of these things. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Women are not underdeveloped scientifically, right? In so many ways, they're more developed than men. But if we're talking on paper...
You see what I'm saying? Public is talking about fully grown, autonomous women. Will is talking about women who he looks at as children. Okay? I'm sorry to have to be honest about this or forthcoming or exposing it, but Will, you are exposed. After I make this video and upload it, I'm going to actually show it on camera so that you all can see it. Because if they ever try to take this video down or clip this, even though this entire 4-hour live stream is based off of public offender being a quote-unquote male feminist, putting patriarchal men in their place or even exposing them for the child lovers that they are. And he called out this one, Will, and another one.
If we're talking on paper, you're smarter than a child, right? You're probably not smarter than your woman.
Shit, you shitting me?
Probably not. If I get
you might not be smarter than your woman. I'm damn sure smarter than my woman.
Okay, I'm not smarter than my wife. My wife has a master's degree.
You don't put. You can't speak on me.
I said more than likely your woman is smarter than you.
0% chance, sir. 0% chance. So it ain't no more than likely at all. 0.
If Will is not the epitome of misogyny, I don't know what the fuck he is. He is literally the epitome of misogyny. If you looked up misogyny on Google or in the dictionary, Will's picture will be right there front row center with that P3DO beard on his face. Look at him. Look at Will. Look at Will. Let's go back some. I want y'all to hear what he said fully. Let's go back.
Like, as a black man, I'm not really interested in.
Asking because also did, and she's perfect beneath men. This narrative, or this notion also of comparing a woman to a child, bro, that's 100% the case. Women are beneath men. I don't know if you see life as a hierarchy. I don't know if you and your wife share the same plane where you have to get permission for her to do things, because you sound like, from what you said, she has her own autonomy to do pretty much as she sees fit.
Will is a child lover, and on a subconscious level, he sees women as children. Will's databases, his computers, and a lot of other things need to be checked. His search engines, Will needs to be checked. Because any grown-ass man that is willing to literally say women are beneath men and even relate them to children, and then and all the things that he says, he literally said out of his mouth that women are like children. I need y'all to get this. I need y'all to watch this over and over and over. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to not say anything. In the next video that I upload, I'm going to post the clip visually so that you can see Will saying this and you can keep on reposting it, and I'm going to tag him. Because this is what this man said out of his mouth in front of a camera. This is what he said.